Facebook, YouTube. Good morning, good morning. It's early Wednesday, doing a Wednesday wake up product show coming at y'all live, like I said, on this early Wednesday here in Whiteville, North Carolina, Columbus County, Southeast region of North Carolina to be exact. Want to be respectful with the discussion that I'm gonna have, and death is not easy, but it's a debt we all have to pay. Um, but the question is, or do we have, those serious discussions with our loved ones? You know, um, we have parents, grandparents, some, live to be a ripe old age, 80 plus, but that still doesn't negate the fact of death, dealing with emotions and hard, to accept the fact, that you're gonna lose a loved one, but like I said, death is a debt that we all have to pay, dealing and seeing, your loved one deal with a sickness or ailment, that's taking them down through there, maybe ravaging their body, cancer, some kind of mental anguish, where they don't even know they're in the world, or, something really debilitating, in the bed, can't do anything for themselves. So that's why I asked the question, do you have you had those serious discussions with your loved ones? Mainly the one in discussion that's going through the pain, going through the suffering. Have you had those tough discussions? Hey, mom, what do you want me to do in case of this situation? Hey, husband, wife, what do you want me to do in the case of this situation? So we can't be selfish and to get into our feelings and be emotional about, the transition that's about to take place. I know it's hard to let go. I know you don't want to see that loved one leave, but what were the discussions that we had beforehand? So when we get into this situation, the transition can be easy and peaceful for all parties combined. Because remember, we're here, we lived our life, we loved on one another, and that's how that person's legacy lives on from relationships. What did they instill in you? The values, morals, and standards that you pass on to your kids, that's passed on to the grandkids. That's how our legacy lives on. So my question is, do you or have you had those tough discussions? So when it gets to that point, you know the call that needs to be made, because ultimately it comes to quality of life. You know what I'm saying? So now we can resuscitate, uh, we can, bring them back. But who's to say now they need around the clock care? Now they're bedridden for the rest of their life. Or now they're on a feeding tube. Or now they're on super high pain meds. So are you willing to be that selfish to make a judgment call to resuscitate the individual, and regardless of whatever happens after that? Are you willing, or are you going to be dedicated enough to care for them the way you're supposed to care for them? You know what I'm saying? No, and now is a person going to have to go into a nursing home, or you have to move that person into your home? And is your life schedule conducive to having to be able to be that around the clock care? You know what I'm saying? Now, are you going to have to bring your spouse in on caring for that significant other, whether it's a mother, a father, a brother, sister, aunt, uncle? You know what I'm saying? Even a child for that matter, or yourself, or your spouse. So it's important to have those tough discussions early and often. So when a situation arises, there are no misunderstandings. And I'm up early, you know what I'm saying, get an order for an individual and gotta take a package to the post office. And it just hit me. You know what I'm saying? It just hit me a download, you know what I'm saying, and I wanted to come on, wanted to talk. And the scenario came in my mind. Say you got a husband, wife is pregnant, she's in labor, you know what I'm saying, about to give birth. So complications arise. And you know what I'm saying, the surgeon and the delivering physician comes to the husband and he has to make a judgment call. Said, now, we can deliver the baby. Said, but by delivering the baby, you know what I'm saying, your wife, she won't make it. She's gonna pass. So what call does the husband make? So that's a discussion that they should have had early and often, because that's a chance during any pregnancy. That's a chance at a successful labor or birth. Now, my call, if I didn't have that discussion with my wife, I'm picking the life of the wife. I know for some people that sounds hard, that sounds harsh, but we can always have another child, you know. But actually losing the wife and having a child here, you know what I'm saying? It's tough either way. But if I had to make the call myself and I didn't have that discussion with my wife, so that's something that we need to have early and often, so that when a situation like that arises, it's a tough call, but you're prepared to make that call because everyone has been in agreement and it's going to be what it's going to be. But that husband or that man has to be totally grounded and up for the challenge and the responsibility of raising that child alone from the beginning. You know what I'm saying? It gets a lot easier, you know what I'm saying, when the child becomes a teenager and can kind of do for itself, fend for itself. But an infant, a newborn, and a father having to manage that and deal with that, you know what I'm saying? So it's good to have your tribe in place to help and have that support system. But you know what I'm saying, we need to get out of our feelings. And even though I know, don't want to ruff anybody's feathers, death is a debt we all have to pay. But find a silver lining in that situation. Has the individual lived a long life, quality life? Do you have memories with the individuals? Then quality of life. Is that individual suffering day in and day out? And then it's different degrees of suffering. And then you wouldn't know how they feel or how they felt if you're not in their body. So you can't be that selfish to want them to stay around for you. Have you asked them what do they want? So that's the main thing. You know what I'm saying? So do you or have you had these discussions? And if not, have them often. Go ahead, talk about it. Ain't nothing taboo about death, because that's a debt we all have to pay. You know, I understand we're going to be emotional, but at the same time, everybody listen, everybody tapping in, tuning in. That's a debt everybody has to pay. So remember that. I know it's tough. I know it's your loved one. You know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, a child. I get it. But it's a whole host of our directions we can go in with this. Like I said, I want to be respectful. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to trigger anyone about whatever anyone's going through. And it could be something, you know what I'm saying, current. Could be something going on right now, you know what I'm saying, in people's lives. So find peace in knowing, well, me and mama, we talked about that. Me and daddy, we talked about that. Me and grandma, granddaddy, we talked about that. You know what I'm saying? We've had that discussion. You know, and I don't want him or her or them to suffer anymore because you look at the situation, look at your life. You know, now is it ideal? Can you provide? You know what I'm saying? The care that they're going to need. You know what I'm saying? Or do you know what the outcome would be? Resuscitating them, keeping them here. You know what I'm saying? For you, and I get it, but you just think about it. Just think about it. You know, have those tough discussions early. Have them often. You know what I'm saying? With the family, not only the husband and the wife, the grandparents, kids and the grandkids. So it's no misunderstandings when a situation arises where somebody has to make that tough call. You know. But hey, Wednesday, wake up early for some, late for others. You know what I'm saying? Start your day, how you finish your day. Hydration, sea moss gel if you got it. If you ain't got sea moss gel, a fresh fruit salad, a fresh vegetable salad, seeded fruits and vegetables. You know what I'm saying? Tap in, tune in, tell a friend. And keep it in you. Get it in you like you keep salt, pepper in your household. Hey, look like, well, I know it's going to be a beautiful day. You know, I take the good with the better. But you know, I got to tell you before I go, cold weather's what? It really is. We got to stay hydrated. Got to stay happy. Want you our food a whole lot more. Want a blessing? Be a blessing. Piggyback effect is alive and well. It's never about me, my I. It's about us, we, them, they. Helping to create a community of healers. I don't know everything, but what I do know, I'm willing to share freely. Hey, see that guy in the background? That's me. I'm just a guy. Y'all put the juice and just a guy juice. And I mean that. If I didn't mean it, I wouldn't say it. And again, I apologize. You know what I'm saying? I'll try to be as polite and courteous to everybody's feelings on this topic. Uh, I said, Wednesday, wake up, have those tough discussions early and often because you never know what the situation may be. You don't know when the situation may happen. So have that discussion early and often. Uh, Jessica Juice out, and I love y'all. Peace, 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 peace.